Judge, I think the assessment to have been going to ethics and move on. What is the violation?
Alcohol and weed. I have done everything in my power to try to keep you out of custody. You have two open DWIs. I was now going to grant the fact that you had negotiated an intensive outpatient treatment. You now are testing positive for alcohol and marijuana while you're on bond for this case. And I have told you repeatedly that you are at no tolerance, Mr. Jones.
All right, everyone, pay attention. This isn't your typical court session. This is real, unfiltered justice. Mr. Jones is back before the judge, and things are going downhill fast. Despite agreeing to intensive outpatient treatment, he's still testing positive for alcohol and marijuana while out on bond. The rule was clear, zero tolerance. And he broke it. The judge has had enough. With two open DWI cases already on the table, this latest violation is the tipping point. The courtroom is heavy with tension. No one's taking this lightly anymore. Consider this your warning. It doesn't take much for everything to fall apart. This is how quickly it spirals.
I don't do drugs. Period and point blank.
I have here.
Don't say anything. Can I get a copy of the bond violations before we discuss
Is it
it?
impending?
It's in ready for judge.
I don't know why it's not cool.
March 13th, the results were confirmed by the lab for alcohol and THC. Oh, wait. Joshua Dante Jones. Right? Joshua Dante Jones?
It just.
This has got, I don't know, something's wrong here.
I'm not understanding. I'm not saying.
Something's wrong. Oh. We need to put pretrial services on probation, man.
You'd better pay attention to this because what just happened in that courtroom was chaos. Everything erupted when Jones, clearly agitated, swore up and down that he doesn't use drugs. For a moment, doubt crept in. Something didn't add. Bree, the records looked off. Could this be the wrong guy? Suddenly, the room was in full scramble mode, people flipping through paperwork, trying to make sense of it all. Then, boom, confirmation. It wasn't him. The tests were wrong. A wave of relief swept through, but the weight of what just happened lingered. Because here's the truth. Even a false hit can rattle your entire future. This isn't a movie. It's real life. One wrong detail and everything you've built can...
I'm not sure.
I mean, it says here, Mr. Jones,
I don't see it in ready for judge.
no, it's wrong. It's wrong. Let me see it. It's wrong. Let me see. Yeah, it's wrong.
Okay.
It's a Joshua Dante.
Okay,
It's the exact same. You're good.
so we're good.
Hey,
It wasn't you. We're good.
it's not you.
Let's go talk again.
Sorry to scare you.
Let's go talk.
He's good.
Judge, you stated this was in ready for judge?
I want to apologize for getting mad at you. I had the wrong person, so it wasn't you. So I'm sorry for raising my voice and getting upset with you. And the reason I got so upset was because you have two open DWIs. It's serious business. It's not a, and
Let's get one thing straight. The judge pauses, takes a breath, and offers an apology. Yeah, you heard that right. He got the wrong guy. But don't get it twisted. The message still hits hard. This isn't about feelings. It's about facts. Two DWIs are serious business no matter who you are. The judge isn't just handing out lectures. He's laying down hard truths. The justice system isn't here to crush you. It's trying to wake you up before you become another name. Another tragic headline, let that sink in.
someone that has those kind of cases that are open, and when they start having more violations, that really tells me that there's a problem, which is not your case. I mean, I haven't seen any violations, which I'm hoping it stays that way. You know, the idea is that you learn something when you get here, so you leave better than you came, you know, because the last thing we want is for you to become a statistic. We have enough of that. We don't want any more. We don't want any more death on our streets. That's exactly what we're trying to prevent. And everything we do now here is to help you and give you the tools to make you better when you go out in the world, so that you think next time, you know, if you do want to get lit, right? If you want to have 32 shots of tequila, 52 joints, or whatever it may be, right? That you think before getting into a car. Because God forbid, it's that one mistake that you dig such a hole you never crawl out of. That's the idea.
You think this is just about punishment? Think again. This is about transformation. The system isn't just here to penalize, it's here to push you to come out better than when you walked in. Jones is getting a second chance, and that doesn't happen often. But with that chance comes a serious warning. Don't blow it. One reckless decision to drive drunk could cost you your life, or someone else's. This isn't just about you anymore. It's about everyone you share the road with. So think before you drink. Uber exists for a reason. Use it.
You've worked a great deal here, really, where they're going to dismiss one of your DWIs. You're pleading to the other one. Nevertheless, when an officer pulls you over, the first thing they do, what do you think they do? They look at your record because they want to know who they're dealing with. If they look at your record and they go up to you in the car and they smell alcohol or dope, it's probably not going to go well. So the idea is, if you're going to get lit, if you're going to have that, be like that, take an Uber. Do you understand? The agreement that you've worked out is, like I said, they're going to dismiss one of the DWIs. You're pleading guilty to one of the DWIs, so it will go on your record. You are now entering into an agreement, a plea bargain with the state. The agreement is 180 days in jail to be probated for 15 months. As part of the agreement, you will do a DWI education class, 2 victim impact panels. You will do a TRAS with conditions. You have already done the TRAS. The TRAS has recommended intensive outpatient.
No more excuses. No more lies. The deal is on the table. 180 days in jail, probated over 15 months. Classes, impact panels, strict drug and alcohol monitoring. This isn't punishment. It's a roadmap to survival. And make no mistake, there's zero wiggle room. No refusing breath tests. No failed UAs. One slip and it's over. You're back in cuffs. This is the system handing you your last real shot to turn things around. Ignore it, and you'll learn the hard way what regret really feels like.
Followed by supportive outpatient treatment, which is good. I'm telling you, I thought they were going to order you to do inpatient treatment. That's what I thought they were going to do. So this is great for you because you're not going into lockup. But understand, it's not easy. You have to get it done. If you don't, you understand. No drugs, no alcohol, no breath test refusal. So if you're pulled over in a car, an officer asks you to submit a breath test, you must do it. Guardian interlock, a $100 one-time donation to Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and 25 hours of community service. I will make you a deal. Your license is now suspended. I had them look it up to see whether you can drive or not. You can't drive now because your license is suspended. It's suspended until 2026 as to what state saw and looked up. If you get your license back, I will waive that community service for you. I would rather you spend the time to try to get your license back and get liability insurance, car insurance. If you do, I'll take off the 25 hours of community service.
Here comes the lifeline. The judge drops a bombshell. Get your license back and he'll waive the community service. That's a trade anyone should take without thinking twice. This isn't about ruining your life. The court wants you driving, legally, responsibly, and insured. It's a challenge, no doubt, but it's also a real opportunity. You step up and they step back. That's what true accountability looks like. But don't blow it. Because if you fail this probation, there's no second talk. Just a cold cell and 180 days behind bars. No more speeches, just steel and silence.
You understand? If you fail at this agreement, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to bring you back out. We're going to have a talk about whether you violated this probation. If you do, you're looking at 180 days in jail. You understand?
Stop.
The worst possible thing you can do is just take off. If you do, that's an instant warrant. The other worst possible thing, if you pick up another DWI. If you do, I'm just going to lose even more hair. Don't. Really. If you ever have a problem, come back, talk to us. We can always work it out. There's never nothing that we can't work out. Anything can be worked out. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty to this offense, it will go on your record. You can never take it off. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated?
This is your final warning. Skip out and there's an instant warrant. Catch another DWI and you're digging yourself even deeper. The judge's patience, it's gone. But here's the thing, he's still human. If you slip up, come back and talk. That door is still open for now, but don't count on it staying that way. You're on the edge and the system is watching closely. No more handouts. This isn't kindergarten. This is your life. Your call.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement. I'm not going to suspend your license. It's already suspended because of the ALR hearing, so don't just start driving until you get it back. Because you don't have a license, we're going to order you to get a portable device. I've been paying for it now while you're on bond for this case. I can't pay for it any further. Reduce his fees, please. The other thing that you need to understand is DWI is big business. There is a $3,000 surcharge that one normally tack onto this. I'm going to take it off now. But from now on, you ever pick up another DWI, that's a second. From now on, it's a minimum of 30 days in jail and a $6,000 surcharge on a second DWI. Do you understand? All right. Good luck, sir. Thanks, Jimmy. You can wait now.
And now, the verdict. The judge spells it out crystal clear. You're pleading guilty. There's no turning back. That DWI is now permanently stamped on your record. No appeal, no expungement, no second chances. You're giving up your right to a trial, and the risks are real. Immigration consequences, career damage, public shame. But let's be honest, you asked for this deal, and now it's yours. So don't mess it up. Because the next mistake, it won't just cost you time, it could cost you years. This is real life, real law, and real consequences.